Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to
We're live?
Yeah, we are live.
Oh. Hey.
Are we live?
We are live.
We're on camera right now?
The camera is on.
Do we have any international viewers yet?
International viewers for the morning shift?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening. Basically, huh? Oh, we should probably tweet that we're online, huh? We should probably tweet that we're live, huh?
Yeah, here, let me get an Instagram in there too.
Yeah.
You got Twitter, Steve?
Mm-hmm.
Tweet it. Let me mess with some audio stuff. My output. It's a little quiet. Yeah. How do we sound, everyone? Do we sound okay? Let me know.
Yeah.
What? She was taking a selfie for the stream. Let me take these off.
Twitch URL is just the Cedar Squared, right?
Yeah, twitch.tv/Cedar Squared, y'all. Good morning. I already said that.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Hello. And welcome to a very special day. Our first all-day stream. This isn't really the intro, but for those watching or listening, this is a live recorded version of the Cedar Squared podcast, or what I like to call just chatting. Just chatting. Just to get that good views. So, hello. Joined with me, as always, is Shua and Steve.
What's up?
Featuring our other member.
What's up? I'm back.
Mondo. At Almondo, that guy.
Nice.
Feel free to plug yourself whenever. Today's podcast is brought to you by Instacart. Save on delivery fees on your first order of $35 or more with our affiliate link in the description of this episode, but you'll hear more about that later. And I'll also put it in this chat for the live people. Just to shill it.
Chill.
Embracing the shill.
Hack.
By supporting the stream. But anywho, like I said, today's pretty special because it's an all-day kind of event. I think this is my first time being on stream all day.
Yep, that's the same.
I don't know. I mean, it's not quite as extreme as other people do nowadays. Like, the whole Ludwig month-long stream.
Ludwig,
yeah. Ludwig did the 30 the 30-day stream.
Wait, so he left it on when he was sleeping?
Yep, he slept with the camera.
And whenever a new sub, he would get a new sub, it would add 12 seconds to his clock.
Yeah.
So there's a timer that would count down, and whenever it ended, that would end the subathon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a new sub is 12 seconds.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So he kept getting subs, and he put a cap on it for 30 days.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like a big event because he got more subs than Ninja ever did.
Mm-hmm.
So he set a record.
That's crazy.
It's crazy because he's he used to be like a Smash commentator and stuff for like Melee. So he's like super like grassroots kind of guy. So it's kind of cool seeing someone like that come up.
Full-time streamer?
Now he's like a full-time streamer.
Yeah. Okay, because like what if he had a job and everything? Had to
No. I think now like streaming's his thing.
That would be wild.
So I mean, kudos to that guy. Today we're just kind of chatting a little bit, watch the Mortal Kombat movies and talk about that today, as well as some news, the usual. But first of all, how are you guys?
I am great. I'm doing pretty freaking well.
Shua actually got here first, by far.
Yeah.
He texted me at like
really?
8:45 a.m. He's like, on my way.
I know, that
and I was
really
like,
surprising. And I was like,
auto shutdown initiated.
Does he know that what time it is right now?
Yeah.
But yeah, he showed up. He was here first, so Shua was not late.
Yeah, even though my Twitter may say otherwise.
The Twitter may say otherwise, may slanderize us, whatever, but he's not late.
Defamation.
Yeah. But other than that, how are you?
Yeah, good. Yeah, I'm awake. I have 2 cups of coffee already.
Yeah.
I'm going. I'm rolling along.
You're rolling along. What about you, Steve? How you feeling?
I've been pretty tired doing some moving at home. But yeah, I've been gaming wise. I've been picking it up on the PC you sold me, or the laptop you sold me, and it's really really nice so far. I've been using it more than I have with my Xbox.
Yeah. Real quick before we go on.
You got a message from Pat. I'm genuinely surprised he got up that early.
Wow.
Yeah.
To be fair, I didn't have a meeting that I had to be awake for.
Yeah. I am also surprised too, Pat. I'm very surprised that he woke up and texted me saying he's on his way. To be fair though, when he got here, he was like, "I'm gonna nap," but then he didn't. So.
Yeah, he kept talking to me.
Yeah, I did kept talking to you.
Yeah.
I missed you.
I know, that's fair. You have a nice weighted blanket though.
That
blanket is.
That holds you down.
I know. I might buy one.
Yeah, it's worth it. Invest in a weighted blanket, everyone.
But I wanted to ask, did you beat Resident Evil?
No, not yet. Like I said, dude,
he's PC gaming.
I've been gaming.
You can't beat Valorant.
You can't beat Valorant.
It's true. You can't beat it.
Yeah, I know.
So that's cool. What else have we been playing on the PC?
So I've been playing Valorant a lot. I've been off and on Apex. And well, with the issue, when I barely found out about formatting the solid state drive, I haven't really downloaded a lot of games.
Just because of space.
Yeah, just because of that space issue. But now that I know, everything's fine, I'm gonna start downloading more games.
Nice.
Sure.
What are you thinking about getting next?
Probably what was it? Horizon Zero Dawn.
You're gonna play Horizon Zero Dawn on PC?
Mm-hmm.
I hear it's really good on PC. Like I hear it's a really good port.
Yeah, I definitely want to check that out. I've just heard nothing but good things about that game, and I'll definitely check that out.
Yeah.
What about you, Mondo?
What about you, Mondo? You are our esteemed guest.
Yeah, no, I haven't been playing as many games this week. I've had a lot more school going on, but I've been putting in the hours of Monster Hunter Rise.
Oh yeah, you know what? Someone was just telling me about that last night, how good it is, and Zach's been talking it up. Zach talks everything up.
Yeah,
I'm talking everything up.
Like I mentioned last time, from like when I used to play it, like on the 3DS to now, like it's just I don't know, it's just everything I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
So like I just enjoy playing it much more.
It was like the first 3 games or something like that in the new format, right? Or something like that?
Yeah. So like I like that it's like one map, so you don't have to like load in every map.
Yeah.
I like that you have like the dog to run on, the Palu move or whatever.
Traversal's a lot better.
Yeah, so, and then like the weapons just feel smooth, everything feels smooth.
Let's try that.
It's a good game.
It's a good game. You play online.
Yeah.
It's still just on Switch, right?
It's only on Switch, but it will come to PC next year.
Next year.
PC?
PC?
Not Xbox?
Nope, just straight to PC. I think it's like a console exclusive deal.
Game Pass?
Game Pass. You can play Monster Hunter World.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's not quite as good, but it's there. Free? Yeah, I mean not free, but you pay subscription.
Yeah.
It's already there.
It's practically free.
Practically free. Yeah, Monster Hunter.
MLB The Show.
MLB The Show. I kind of want to try it. I mean,
it's free.
It's free. Kind of. But
I mean, there's always that tournament they have, like
for
like
MLB.
if you pitch the perfect game or something like that, right? You win like $1 million or something like that.
Oh yeah. I don't know if that. Yeah, but.
I don't know. I've always thought that was kind of cool.
That's
about my life
for me.
But no, I was like, I
I'll
don't
become
know
an MLB
baseball
streamer.
enough.
Yeah,
MLB streamer.
That's gonna be my side hustle.
$1 million?
$1 million.
It might not be $1 million.
So that's the only thing you've been playing, Monster Hunter?
Yeah, with the time I currently
With the time
have.
you got. Time you got. That's cool.
That's fair.
What?
I've been playing a couple things.
Mm-hmm.
First off, also Valorant and Apex.
Yeah.
I can put them hand in hand. I like to play Apex with people. I don't like playing Apex by myself.
Yeah.
That's
So
right.
I feel like that's why I don't play Apex all the time. Is because it's hard to play by myself.
It's very team based.
It's very team based. Yeah. I mean, also Valorant is to an extent, but I feel like Valorant you can get away with not really like working in a team.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of just get your kills and keep going.
Yeah.
So that's why I've been playing more Valorant. I like shooters again.
Whoa.
Okay.
I think I could say that now. I know. Progress.
I'm proud.
Because I feel like I lost a big interest in them, but I think now this new wave of shooters kind of has me going for it.
It's adding more. It's always adding like different elements like RPGs and like and VRs to like an inventory system and everything.
Yeah.
It's everything is taken from each other. I feel like.
Yeah. Plus, I feel like the mechanics feel really smooth on both of those games. Mm-hmm. They're both free too, so I didn't have to like come into it. And I feel like Valorant is cool because it's a lot of skill based, and I can almost track myself getting better at that game, a little better than Apex. I feel like Apex, it's a little bit of luck in where you're placed and all that.
Yeah.
But I feel like Valorant, you can really strategize much more quickly because it's it's a team deathmatch almost kind of deal.
Yeah, smaller maps too.
Smaller maps, more focused weapons. You're not picking up attachments and stuff. It's just the weapons.
Yeah, there's also way less verticality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
And that's like good and bad.
Yeah, it's good because it means you gotta kind of earn your snipe shots.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, I don't have that much problem with camping. There's not a lot of camping in Valorant. People are moving to an extent. Some people are sitting still because they know someone's going to peek. Yeah. But I still feel like it doesn't feel like everyone's just waiting for the next person to move. At least the matches I've been playing. I mean,
super sweaty.
Yeah. People are like moving around slowly, yes, but it doesn't feel very slow.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, it's something that feels good about like going in and like getting kills. I don't know if you feel the same. When you're getting like kills in that game, but it feels really satisfying.
In Valorant?
Yeah.
Oh no, it definitely is. Especially because especially if you get like more than one kill in a certain match, the sound obviously gets louder and louder. Yeah. It's really satisfying, and it's a lot easier to clutch in that game than it is in Apex.
Yeah, because you have the armor, or you do have the armor, but it's not so significant.
Yeah, it really doesn't feel like it's significant, and. Honestly, in Valorant, it doesn't feel significant either, but there is a better chance of you clutching a game rather than... Because it's extremely difficult to clutch a game on Apex to 1v3 someone. Yeah,
you have to there's a strat. You have to have a strat with it.
Yeah, and I think another thing is like the abilities sort of deal. I feel like abilities in Apex can make or break your team, but I feel like in Valorant, you can kind of run whatever and do whatever because I feel like the abilities don't give you that much of an upper hand to an extent. Maybe the ults kind of do, like maybe like Sage's like revive and stuff like that can like really change the pace of things, but for like the most part, it doesn't feel like, oh man, they have this character, like we're screwed because they're gonna just spam this thing. You can't really do that in this game, so it feels nice. Like I never feel cheaped out of like a loss because like somebody has like a special ability I don't have,
Yeah, see, that's the cool thing about Apex, though, and the other way of it, though, is, like, you have, like, counters to other legends, Like, if there's a Gibraltar ult coming down, the Watson ult will, like, defend against it because it's a trophy system kind of thing, So I like the checkers, like, checkmate, or, chess kind of playing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like, we're comparing two similar games that are completely different, though. You
know
what I mean?
They just share a shooting aspect.
And the abilities. But, like, other than that, like, they play totally differently.
Yeah, they play, one's a BR, one's a competitive team-based shooter.
Which, I mean, Apex might be a 3v3 soon.
Yeah? Yeah. Oh, you have the arenas thing, huh?
Yeah, you want to talk about that now?
You want to talk about that now?
I guess. I mean,
we can just talk about it now.
Yeah, we can talk about Apex, might as well.
Yeah, might as well. So, the new Apex Legends season is upon us.
Yes.
There's a new legend.
Well, in fact, I don't even think it's technically a new season. It's like, they're just
an addition to 8?
Yeah.
8. It's like, it's after 8.
Well, I don't know. So they're not putting 8 attached to it?
Oh, because 8 was already.
But it's going to be 9.
It would have been 9, but they're just calling it Legacy.
Well, didn't they call the past ones, they had certain names to it too?
Because it doesn't have a number.
Because it's like
the other ones had numbers too. Oh, I didn't know. Okay.
Powering off.
So Legends Arena mode, right?
Like it's supposed to be like a new age for Apex or something.
Kind of like a season 2. Season 2.
Like a series 2 or something. Yeah.
Legacy.
Or episode 2 or I don't know, Apex 2.
So, I'm pulling it up right now.
I mean, with a game like this too, I I don't see them making like a sequel.
Yeah, and like there's this thing Infested Olympus. What is that? Is that like a zombie thing?
Yeah, it looks new. You know what?
There's no picture. I'm on the website, the EA website, by the way, people listening.
What you think? Did you mention that an Apex 2? Or you don't think that?
No, I don't think they would
make
like,
Apex
they're just
2.
gonna keep updating it because it's been 2 years.
Or they're like building up something to tie into their new standard. Because like that's also on my news thing too right now. Respawn's announcing a new IP from scratch, quote unquote.
From scratch. It's gonna Titanfall 3 watch.
No, it's a new, like a new universe or whatever. So it could be like a combination of the both. I don't know. But I mean, I'd like to see something like that. I mean, Titanfall is super sick.
I mean, I trust Respawn with anything at this point. After Fallen Order and Apex and Titanfall.
Yeah, that's true.
Solid games.
But going on with this Apex Legacy thing, there's a new weapon, the Bokek bow.
Bokek. Is that how you say that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Is that weapon in Titanfall too?
I don't know, but they do pull a lot of weapons from Titanfall too, so that could be.
Yeah. And there's a Legacy Battle Pass and Legacy Ranked.
Yeah,
so I'm assuming the Legacy Ranked is the Arenas thing?
No, Legacy Ranked is just Ranked.
Oh, it's just a new thing.
Arenas, though...
That's a different... No, well, it doesn't show the Arenas in this Legacy thing.
See...
It just shows Valkyrie, which is the new character. Which she's clearly Titanfall person. I hope she gets a wall run.
I don't think she's gonna.
So I don't think they will because that's probably game breaking. But
yeah,
I would like it.
She's definitely gonna hover.
I'm gonna imagine her ult is this like jetpack thing or something. But I mean, this might be hard to do on a controller. For sure.
Without paddles, yes.
Yeah, flying around while shooting.
Yeah,
that's definitely gonna take people out of it. Maybe.
I don't know. I mean, you'd think though that they would have been out of it already with like Pathfinder and like Horizon. Like the movement characters are already kind of.
Yeah, the movement characters are already kind of like out there, but like this one is like the air.
The flight, yeah.
Yeah, you're just up it in the air, like controlling it freely.
I don't know. It's always a gamble with how the new legends like mess with the meta. Each time they add something new.
I'm sure it won't be broken.
I hope not.
You're not gonna see. Well, you probably will see a lot of people playing her.
Yeah, you know she probably will be broken for the first week or so.
Yeah.
Because I'd rather them be strong though and make a real difference in the game than be like underpowered and be like I don't really want to play with you.
Like Rampart.
Yeah, like Rampart.
Rampart was so trash. Well, I mean they said they buffed her, right?
Yeah, she's supposed to be better now.
Yeah.
But even like.
I don't know. I guess it's that first impression.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, I don't care if they buffed her. I'm not going to play her.
Yeah, I'm just going to...
Like, I already have in my mind that she's going to be the last character I'm going to unlock.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Exactly. So, like, but when they came out with, like, Horizon, like, she was, like, pretty good. Yeah. Or even Fuse was okay. But Horizon was, like, OP. So that was, like, the meta. Everyone had to have a Horizon on their team. And that was okay with me, you know, as long as it switches up the game for you, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
But anyway. But yeah, Apex Legacy. I am a strong supporter of this game.
Yeah, so you will definitely be getting this version.
This Battle Pass? Yeah. Well, I already have the coins for it. If you play enough, you earn the coins back to buy the next one, to be honest.
What's your level, by the way?
I'm capped.
You're capped at what?
500.
500.
Diamond player.
Diamond player.
Oh my god.
Whatever that means. Yeah.
Are you diamond? Did you get the diamond again?
Again, no. I gave up because, like, I don't know. It's just exhausting sometimes because you have to play like sweaty, you know.
Yeah. That's what's frustrating.
Especially if you don't have like a consistent like third. Because I have a Stevon who likes to play ranked, and then
shout out Dunstan checks in
Dunstan
on Twitch.
Is he?
I don't know.
Yeah. I thought he's.
Dude, his name is best.
Dunstan?
Dunstan checks in.
I don't even know what that's from. Do you know?
It's that movie. That movie about the monkey. Duncan or Dustin checks in.
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah, no, completely.
I have no idea. Same.
It's a good movie, guys. You guys should watch it.
You're the only. Remember, he was like, "You're the one that's gotten it."
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah. But I don't know. That's enough of Apex.
That's enough of Apex. We're not an Apex channel.
We'll talk
despite
about
how much we like play it on stream and all that. We're not an Apex channel. We will not be playing Apex today. That made him sick. He's like, I can't breathe right now.
But
physically sick.
Yeah.
It just works out for them. It's 3-player teams, you know?
True.
You know?
I guess we can move on to the Mortal Kombat discussion.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it. It was.
By the way,
no, I haven't had time to watch.
First, let's just.
Yes.
We will talk about it without spoiling it for a little bit, and then I'll put up a spoiler warning. I'll say it and be like spoiler warning, and then we can talk about the spoiling stuff. So just want to hear like what you think of the movie, and things you don't like and things you did like about this film.
Do you want to go first or?
No, I'll open it with you.
Oh, okay.
You open it up first. No
All
spoilers.
right.
No spoilers.
All right. So, my background though. Okay, so I really like the Mortal Kombat games. Like 9, 10, and 11 have made significant strides in the way that they told the story. Because in the first 8 of them, they were kind of hit or miss, and they some were like really bad, and then the story just keeps getting more convoluted. So when 9 came around, it rebooted everything and kind of took it in a new direction with 10 and 11.
True.
Anyway, by the time we're at 11 right now, and I feel like I have the same problem with Mortal Kombat as I do with Batman, in that the Batman Arkham games, that's like the best Batman I know of. You know what I mean? And so whenever there's a video game movie, or there's a movie that has a video game character, and I guess Batman's not technically a video game character, but because I've seen him in a different medium, where it shows him like doing the kind of things that I want to see Batman do. I get I'm unsatisfied when I see it in movie format. Like the Christian Bale movies. Do not really care for those, even though like a lot of people really like those. But for Mortal Kombat, I appreciated this movie. I appreciated the fight scenes. I appreciated its more grounded approach. Kinda. Yeah. But there were just some things with the casting and the choices they made with the introduction of a new character, and the omission of a certain character. I don't know. It just felt really weird, and I don't know if everyone in the room has seen the first 2 movies. The OG ones?
Yeah.
I saw the first one.
The first one?
I've seen the first one.
I've seen the one with with the 2 actors from Shameless. Is it Justin Chatwin and the other girl?
Do you know
that?
Oh no, never mind. I'm thinking of the Dragon Ball movie. Never mind. I'm thinking of the Dragon Ball movie. Never mind. No, I haven't seen the more.
It's not that bad.
Okay.
Evolution?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no, that's a different discussion.
That's
different podcast.
We could spend the whole day on that.
Well, what's wrong with that one? Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough.
Never mind. No, that I haven't. No, I don't think I remember watching the other past movies.
Liu Kang is the ninja from Beverly Hills Ninja.
Yeah.
He's also in like
Beverly Hills Cop, you mean?
Alright. No, not Cop. That's
a different movie, huh?
Yeah. I'm talking about Chris Farley.
Yeah, Chris Farley?
Yeah.
He was in Mortal Kombat?
No.
Imagine.
Yep, Chris Farley was Kung Lao. Believe it or not.
He was Borracho.
Yeah.
Hollywood cast a white guy for that too.
Yeah, that's terrible.
But no. Nostalgically though, I really like those movies. I like the first one. The second one's pretty trash.
The second one, Annihilation is bad.
It's pretty rough. You should watch those though. They're on HBO, I think, right now.
They're both on HBO? Okay.
So. But I don't know. Overall, I would probably rate it like a 6, maybe.
6? Middle of the pack? It's fine?
Yeah, it's fine.
What is a 5? What's a 5? Is that average or is 5 bad?
It's past. Like, I would watch it and
You'd
not
watch
it again.
You'd watch it and not watch it. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good.
Yeah.
So it's slightly better than average.
5?
No, 6.
Oh, yeah, slightly better, yeah. Like, I might watch it again down the road, but...
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. We can dig into it more.
Yeah. After the spoilers.
Yeah.
You feel like you'd watch it again?
Maybe. Just to, like, try to appreciate some more. Because some people really liked it. And, fair for them. The gore was pretty cool. There was some, like, cool, like, fatality kind of moments.
CG was pretty good.
I don't know.
I liked Reptile CG.
Some of it was good. Some of it, like, really threw me out of the movie, though. Like, some of the fire effects were super weird that Liu Kang did.
Yeah, I think I need to rewatch that stuff then, because I didn't have much of a problem with the CG.
I don't know. It was. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just too into Marvel, and like I just like.
You might have a higher threshold for.
Yeah.
You realize these are two different budget films.
Yeah, because Marvel, man, Marvel just knocks it out every single time.
They really do.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought the CG was fine in this movie. It wasn't bad or anything.
What do you think about?
Or if you felt like it was bad, it didn't. I couldn't tell. For
Yeah.
me, I couldn't tell if it was bad.
Yeah.
And this is from my perspective because I've never really played the Mortal Kombat games or watched the movies.
Mm-hmm.
So this was, I mean, I've heard of it, I've played them, but if not like I put much effort into learning anything about it.
Yeah.
So this is, I guess, my first 2 or 3 hours. What was it, 2 hours long? The first 2 hours I've just purely Mortal Kombat, and it was okay. I mean, it was decent. But I probably wouldn't watch it again.
Yeah.
You probably won't watch it.
Yeah, only an hour and 50.
It was an hour and 50, yeah.
Yeah, and then it freaking leaves on
a cliffhanger.
On a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't even tell the whole story.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You did mention that the kind of like the mix of actors, it did feel weird. It did feel a little awkward.
Like, the casting could
The casting wise. Like, fuck, what's the main character's name? I don't even know.
Exactly. Cole Young?
Yeah, Cole.
Cole.
Yeah.
Cole. Yeah.
He just, I don't know, he just felt weird. I felt like he didn't really connect to any of the actors. He didn't.
Yeah.
And Sonya, I don't know, kind of like felt too hard to try to be badass, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I'm like, her character's fine.
That's kind of her character.
That is her character. Try hard.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Oh, then maybe it's
Kinda
better
fair.
that way.
Yeah, they kind of did her.
Okay, then I would probably appreciate it that way then.
You know what though?
Like that.
It's interesting you say that he didn't fit in because there's this scene where they're like, it's Kano and Sonya and Jax and Cole, and they're walking into, they're looking for Raiden and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And there's this, they look over the cliff and they walk up to the cliff together, and Cole just looks so freaking out of place because he's like wearing jeans and like a black shirt.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like it was like super struck me.
I thought that was a little awkward too. I mean the costumes in general were okay. I feel like some were really good, some were okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I liked Kung Lao's design.
Yeah.
Kung Lao, he was super good.
And Liu Kang was fine too.
Liu Kang was fine, but that's how I messed that up. You know, red headband.
Yeah. True.
Which and then who else was like pretty good? I mean Sonya, you don't really need anything. Jax was fine.
Fine, yeah.
I guess now let me I'll talk about my thing, and then we'll spoil stuff. I thought the movie was also fine. I also would say I wouldn't watch it immediately again. I might watch it probably sooner than later just because it's gonna go off HBO next month. So I'll probably watch it again in a couple weeks and like revisit and be like, did I like this? You know, kind of thing. So I'll probably watch it again, of course. But I think it's okay. I think it fits for what it is supposed to, like, it's what it's trying to do, which is just kind of like in Mortal Kombat in general is like, kind of dumb action movie, It's kind of got that vibe to it, and I think it sticks to it pretty well, and I think that's what makes the original one kind of lovable, was because it was also kind of campy. Yeah. I mean, when you really think about it, it's like, how can somebody with a straight face call something Earthrealm,
Yeah.
So, like, it's all cheesy.
Yeah, no, it really is.
Yeah, like, it's all, like, there's a guy, like, Sonya Blade, like, the names are cheesy. Like, but you have to, like, keep it like that because obviously people are going to be mad. They don't want a Street Fighter movie. They don't want to go that far away from, like, the campiness. So I think this one does a pretty good job keeping the Mortal Kombat vibe to it. I think, the acting could have been better. The action was fine. The fighting scenes were good. I think I wish there was a little bit more, like, hand-to-hand combat in this. I feel like a lot of it was taken away in the beginning because I feel like a lot of it was dialogue and world building, which I get they wanted to do, but I feel like some of that could have been told through fighting, maybe.
Yeah.
Like explain the origins of Mortal Kombat and all that, like through fighting or something. But I get what they're going for, so I'm not mad at it. But like I said, fine. I'll probably watch it again. I would give it also like a 6 or 7.
Yeah, like you're totally right. Like they could have told the story like with more fighting. Like with Cole, supposedly he's I like in the beginning I didn't understand, is he a bad fighter who just wants to dislikes fighting and just wants to persevere, or is he a good fighter that just fucks up every now and then? I don't understand like what type of fighter or what kind of person he was.
Yeah, and then like they kind of just drop in characters like who the heck is Raiden? Why is he important?
Yeah.
Did they even mention he's the God of Thunder in the movie?
Kinda.
Very. They didn't make a big deal, but that's like a big deal.
Yeah.
Him.
Like I feel like too much time was spent like developing Cole.
Yeah, and I get it. He's supposed to be the main character of the film.
What's the character I care least about? You
know I mean?
and
I think that's the problem, and it's kind of weird because like who is the main character of Mortal Kombat?
Yeah.
Because you can take it so many different ways.
Right.
Like Liu Kang, I guess.
At one point.
One point. But you also could say Scorpion.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, you can also go further back and be like Shao Kahn, Yeah. So it really does. It's like not really clear. And I like that about Mortal Kombat because there's no, like.
It's a collective.
Yeah, there's no true good character that's like, this is maybe Johnny Cage, but Johnny Cage is still like, just a guy.
Yeah. Action hero.
So I guess now we're going to spoilers. So spoiler warning: if you have not seen Mortal Kombat and you do not want to be spoiled, please mute, turn away. This probably won't take more than 5-10 minutes to talk about, but just fair warning. Go ahead and skip ahead when we're done talking about it, and you have 3, 2, 1. Okay, go.
Yeah, fuck Shang Tsung, huh?
Fuck Shang Tsung.
Yeah, that's my take. That's my hot take.
You don't like what do you mean?
The Shang Tsung from the first movie, and as well as MK11, right?
Yeah.
Because it's the same actor and everything.
Yeah.
That's pinnacle, like Shang Tsung. He's like a smart ass. He's like very like clever, and he's like snarky. Where this like Shang Tsung was just like fucking dry. I felt like.
Okay.
Was that the main guy?
The main villain?
Yeah, with the hair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
With all the followers and
the fog.
Okay.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I don't know what your take was though, not knowing the game.
He stole his mind.
I don't know. It kind of felt like I don't know. Like he was like because the plot, the main premise is that there's a huge tournament that they have to do, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But they're fighting outside the tournament because they want to win, right?
Yeah, they're breaking the rules.
They're breaking the rules.
Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah.
But he himself can't like interfere, right? That's why he didn't really do much in the movie, because he couldn't really interfere.
I don't know.
Am I creating the excuse for him? Because that's what I felt. I felt like he was trying. They prop him up to be like, oh, this badass dude. Like obviously, he's trying to control Earth, and he has some power apparently, but he doesn't really show it other than when he dies.
Yeah. See, the interesting thing is that it's at least canonically, it's not him that's gonna rule Earth. It's Shao Kahn.
Yeah.
Like he's doing it for Shao Kahn, which is like the bigger dude. Like it's I don't know. It's weird. The way that they told the story was weird, and then they introduced a bunch of characters that are like on his side from like completely different like eras of time, like of the games. It was kind of interesting. Like Natara, it was like from like Deception, right? Or something like that.
Yeah.
Or Deadly Alliance.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Those PS2 eras. And then they had Cabal.
Yeah, Cabal.
I liked Cabal had the best because that was literally just Cabal. Like he looked the best.
He was the most
true. He was the most true too. He was literally just Cabal.
Yeah.
He had the red goggles, all that stuff. Like he literally. He talked like him and stuff. I think, was that the same voice actor?
I don't know.
It sounded pretty much like him, honestly. Yeah, because it's just a mask. So it sounded just like that dude. So
I think my favorite character was Kano though.
Like Kano?
Kano was pretty sick.
Kano was cool. I think he was done pretty well. He had the most life to him, but that makes sense.
Well, yeah, he also was the one that poking holes in the whole Mortal Kombat thing. He was like, oh, I'm going to discover my Arcana or whatever, and he's like, oh, it's fucking laser beams. He was all stoked about it.
Yeah.
and you know, it is a ridiculous premise. You know, the whole because it's 10 consecutive wins of Mortal Kombat, and I think it's like every like decade or 100 years or generation or something like that. And so they have to get 10 consecutive wins to take over Earth. Yeah. And so they're on the 10th on this one. Yeah. And that's the whole story of Mortal Kombat.
But what if Earth? They don't explain what if Earth wins 10 times.
Yeah, no,
they don't expect it to happen.
Yeah. It's like never gonna happen.
They're like this Outer Realm has all these freaking superpowered monsters. They got like Goro, but also they did Goro kind of dirty. I would say
disarmed him.
They disarmed him. They made him kind of weak.
Also, how lame is Cole's like power or whatever?
The armor thing.
I don't care.
I didn't like how it looked. I wish. Like, spoilers, he is Scorpion's son. Or descendant. Sorry, descendant, like great-great-grandson or whatever. So he's supposed to be like Scorpion, in a sense, maybe. But not really, because all he does is absorb hits.
Yeah, it's like a Black Panther.
Yeah.
Or just a shirt.
Yeah, but he can't even bounce it back really. Like,
he just takes the hits.
He just takes the hits. It turns red. So, like... And then he has like the nightsticks, kind of like what Sonya used to have. Yeah. And I was like, that's kind of
Kali sticks.
Yeah, I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
So
one's pointy.
Yeah, one's sharp. So he gets to stab people.
What was your guys' favorite, I guess, kill scene?
Oh, definitely. Kung Lao.
Kung Lao. Oh yeah,
yeah.
Straight out the game.
Yeah, straight. Yep, literally.
That was sick.
The best fight, of course, was Sub-Zero versus Scorpion, in my opinion.
Well, the first one or?
Probably both. I mean, the last one I liked a little bit more because obviously it was Scorpion.
Scorpion.
Not just Hanzo.
Yeah.
But the first one was cool too because I felt like that one was like super gruesome too. Mm-hmm. And you kind of got to see Scorpion's backstory. Mm-hmm. So I thought that was cool. I wish we just got more Scorpion, honestly.
Yeah, I wouldn't have minded if they built the whole movie around him.
Yeah, same. But I get why they wouldn't, because he's kind of like a loose cannon in the games.
Yeah, and I get for exposition reasons, you know, that they have Cole as a main character, because then you're learning with him, you know, about everything. Yeah. But I mean, I don't know that it served the purpose it meant to, though. You know.
Yeah, true. Who do you think was like the worst casted then? Was it Cole?
See, Cole shouldn't have been casted.
Yeah, so then like out of the other characters, do you think everybody else was pretty good? Because I thought Kung Lao came with perfect. Yeah. Cabal was perfect, but he was just armor.
Yeah. Kano was fine.
Kano was cool.
Jax and Sonya, I don't know.
Jax was okay. I feel like they could have done more with Jax. All Jax did was like lose his arms. Got him back, killed a guy, and that was it.
No, that's exactly what he did. No.
And I was like, okay, whatever. And then Sonya, same thing. But Sonya was very true too, because I don't like Sonya in the game. Because Sonya is a try-hard like cop.
Yeah.
Like you're not supposed to like her because she's kind of just like a stick she's a stick in the mud kind of character. So she kind of fit that in the movie, so I wasn't mad at it. Yeah, I was just like, Sonya Blade is like the character I wish wasn't in Mortal Kombat, but I get why she's in it because she represents like the military,
the special forces.
Special forces, like fighting games always have to have a special forces military character. Like in every fighting game, they always have the military person.
I thought it was interesting how they like did the whole like who was chosen.
Yeah, the dragon birthmark thing.
Yeah, because that's different in the games.
Yeah, it was just random, kind of. It was these are the best people.
And you kill, it's kind of like VR. Yeah. You know, you kill them and you get it. Whereas, like, in the games, like, Raiden picked them. You know, Raiden hand chose the people to defend the Earth.
Yeah, it's just like... Also, Raiden's way better. I like Raiden casting in this way better than the original. That's easy.
Yeah.
Because you just don't cast a white dude.
The little the CGI stuff with his eyes though.
That was a little off.
Yeah.
I agree. I get it. He has to have white eyes.
Yeah.
Because he's a thunder god, which he didn't have that in the old movies, but I get why, because the 90s.
They had a little spark every now and then.
Yeah. So I prefer New Raiden.
Yeah, but Shang Tsung definitely maybe the worst.
Shang Tsung, yeah, probably the worst.
Definitely maybe.
Melina didn't really do anything.
Yeah, I didn't like her smart, like the way her mouth opened up. Though.
Yeah, that was cool. They didn't even mention Kitana. They showed her fan.
Oh, they did, huh?
Yeah,
they showed Nightwolf for a second.
They did show Nightwolf, and I was like, oh, he's not gonna be in this at all.
No. And they also showed Kodokan for a second.
They did show. Yeah, that was cool. Do you think you wish they added a character? Was there a character you felt was missing?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
One of the main characters from the original game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And at first I thought they were leaving him out because because it was like problematic or like in this day and age, like he's kind of sexist and
he's like actor man. Yeah. He's like Hollywood, and like that's all his moves are based off of, or like Hollywood moves.
Oh, okay.
Punches people on the balls.
Yeah, he acts like he's like a mixture of Tom Cruise and like Brad Pitt.
And Van Damme. Right?
Yeah, Van Damme. Yeah, that's who he's modeled after, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
He's gotten more tame with the last few games.
Yeah.
But
11, he's okay.
Yeah, he's like become like a goodie.
But because he's like a dad now.
Yeah, he's like older. Yeah. But I don't know. Yeah, it was super weird to just not see him with the rest of them, and then but at least they're trying something new, I guess. Like, it'd be something else if they did the same thing and still failed. Yeah.
I think this would have been better as a show.
Maybe, yeah, I can see that.
In my opinion.
Like a miniseries?
Yeah, like a miniseries, like a 6-episode thing. I think that would give them more time. Because I feel like they were trying to really cram in, like, this is what Mortal Kombat is, this is how you do it, blah, blah, blah. And they did that in like 10 minutes in the movie. And I feel like that could have been like an episode or two talking about what Mortal Kombat is. Because they don't really talk about it. They didn't explain it, why it happens or anything. Yeah. They're just like...
I don't know about
chosen tournament.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but it kind of like, for me, kind of irks me when like characters have to say who they are. It's like, oh, I am Scorpion. I am.
Oh, yeah, they did that a couple times.
Yeah, they did it a lot of times in the movie.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Like, you're right. I'm thinking in like stuff like that, it could be, you could build that narrative better.
Yeah.
Instead of having the character say, "Oh, I am Sub-Zero," it's like someone's like, "Oh shit, is that Sub-Zero?" Or I don't know.
It's just hard to say.
I don't know. No, it's just like it's kind of like, to me, it's like, oh, this is a movie where, like, it's not going to be serious.
Yeah.
So they kind of like already drops my expectation of how the movie's going to be.
Yeah.
Because it happened in the first 10 minutes. So
yeah.
So that's how I felt.
Yeah. Well, who's the first one? Bihan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sub-Zero. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to like get who the movie's for.
Yeah.
Is it for the fans or is it for like newcomers? Because like they're trying to explain everything to me.
I think it's newcomers.
Right, but like
with like sprinkles of fan service per fan.
And I mentioned that because I was agreeing with Zach saying if they were trying to make it for newcomers, then they should have gone through that series route. Where it could have been a little bit better in building up.
Yeah. Instead of just having an hour and 50.
Yeah, just to be like, start a universe. Go, I don't know. Did anybody else have any closing thoughts on it?
I'm on the...
I haven't seen it yet. I do know a decent amount of Mortal Kombat. And, like, from the trailer, like, their extended trailer they released, like, I kind of agree. Like, I don't know what the director wanted from him. Like, are you going for, the gamer people? Or are you going to go for, like, newcomers? So, like, kind of hearing all this, like... Kind of gives me the mindset. Like, I already kind of had the mindset, like, I was going to be maybe, like, a 6 or 7 rating before I even see it. Like, just watching the trailer, like, seeing, like, how they did stuff, I'm like, okay, that looks okay, but...
It's worth the watch.
Yeah, I do want to watch. I am going to watch it either probably this week or later today, but...
Your time won't be wasted, for sure.
Yeah. I do have at least an expectation for it already, but it sounds like it's right in the middle where I think it's going to be, so...
Yeah, I think it's going to be one of those things where, we're just going to get a new one every 10 years.
I do agree though. We should have a series.
I hope they build up. I hope there's another movie, because I hope like they fix the stigma with video game movies being terrible, being like trash. This isn't trash. I'll say that. We can all agree it's not trash.
Not utter. Like
it's not like
disgusting.
Yeah, it's not like like cringy, like I don't want to acknowledge this exists kind of thing.
Yeah, like Super
Mario Brothers or
Armageddon, like Mortal Kombat 2 was really bad.
No.
At least it's better than Mortal Kombat 2.
Yep, it is better than that. And I can't think what else is on there. What else is like a bad game movie?
Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed was pretty bad.
I honestly haven't even seen that movie.
That one was pretty bad.
I didn't know they made a movie for
it.
It
wasn't very good.
Is Prince of Persia?
Oh yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, I don't even remember that movie.
Disney.
Was it Disney?
I'm trying to remember.
That's funny. Was it like there was like that emo Prince of Persia game where he was like dark? It was like M-rated. Cool. It was like a sequel Sands of Time. I don't remember what it's called, but let's move on.
Sorry. I was gonna say, what about movies that are about video games that aren't necessarily about a video game?
Wreck-It Ralph?
Like Wreck-It Ralph or
Sonic.
Pixels.
Sonic is good.
Sonic. I do like
Sonic.
Is pretty good. Yeah, actually, you're right.
Like Sonic is probably the best video game movie.
Is that your hot take?
That is a hot take, but it shouldn't be because that movie was good.
Yeah. It's better than it should be. Yeah. It's better than it should be.
Because Sonic,
yeah,
they acknowledge Sonic's a goofy ass like character,
yeah,
and they ran with it. Like,
yeah,
Sonic is like dumb, and he just does whatever. Yeah. He has no logic when what he does. He just does it.
Yeah,
like there's a lot of that. And,
he's
like,
just OP.
Jim Carrey's perfect. Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah,
like it was perfect for like Sonic.
Mm-hmm.
What other movie games are there?
Game movies?
Yeah.
Tomb Raider?
Oh.
Detective Pikachu, kind of. Yeah, Detective Pikachu.
I fixed it because you don't really. I meant like actual video game movies like Mortal Kombat or like.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Detective Pikachu. Yeah.
That one's good.
I've never watched that actually.
It's a good movie.
It's decent. Yeah.
I wish there was more variety Pokemon, but it was good for what it was. The CG Pokemon were fine.
Yeah.
Some of them were a little weird. Like Gengar was weird.
Yeah.
Oh.
But the rest were fine.
I'll give it a shot.
Give it a shot.
But like Tomb Raider sucked and Hitman
Tomb Raider was okay.
Which one?
The first one?
With
Angelina Jolie?
I don't remember that one.
That one's fine.
It's good.
It's fine, yeah. That one's good.
And because those films, they weren't really meant to be taken seriously anyways.
Yeah. Plus it's like, it's Tomb Raider where, you know, she's just Lara Croft exploring like ancient civilizations. It's not that hard. It's like Indiana Jones basically, you know. So I feel like that's easier to pull off than like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, it's more grounded.
Yeah. And then we're supposed to get a Mario movie soon.
Again?
The people who made Minions.
Oh,
they're making a Mario movie.
That could be bad.
An animated one?
Yeah, animated, CG animated. It could be fine. It could be fun. Mario's cute. You know, it's a cute.
Mario's cute.
At least they're doing it CG. They're doing it not live at all.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
No real people.
This is the same studio that made the Minions.
Yeah, Minions Despicable Me.
Okay.
Yeah. What's it called? Illumination?
Yeah,
Animation, something like that. Yeah.
You're telling me you don't want a live action Goomba?
If they get Steve Carell in it,
live action Goomba. He's just like covered in skin.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Step on me.
The reptile ones from the movie.
Which ones?
The reptile Goombas.
Oh yeah,
weird. Yeah, this guy.
We can stop with that, Mario.
I need to rewatch it.
But anyway, yeah, Mortal Kombat. I think United we give it a 6.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah.
6 for
I'm
me.
fair with that.
6 out of 10. Cedar review.
Cedar review. You heard it here. 6 out of 10. All right. Let's take a quick break from a sponsor. Today's podcast, as you know, is brought to you by Instacart. Do you want to get your groceries but not want to leave your house? I know I do. So how about you save a little bit of money on your first order by getting free shipping or free delivery on your first order of $35 more with our affiliate link. You can find the affiliate link in the chat on Twitch or in our description for this podcast below on Spotify, YouTube, etc. Thank you, Instacart, and thank you, viewers at home.
Instacart.
Please support the channel because it all comes back to us, and we really could use it. Thank you.
We need to buy stuff.
We need more mics. We need better lighting, all that good stuff.
However, I know that you love Target, right?
Yeah.
We're always gonna go to Target.
But you can. I think Instacart works with Target too.
Oh.
Yeah. So hey, there's that. If you don't want to leave your house, wink, wink. Okay, moving on to the news. Beep 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 beep.
Oh, yeah.
Like the penguin.
Yeah.
Not too much to talk about. Resident Evil. There's a couple Resident Evil things. First off, they announced Resident Evil 4 VR for Oculus Quest 2.
For what?
Oculus Quest 2. Resident Evil 4.
Just for Oculus Quest?
So far.
They're
So far.
Okay.
It looks sick.
God,
It's
you seem excited for it.
It's
pretty dope.
It's literally Resident Evil.
So is this the game that makes you want to get an Oculus?
Honestly.
Truthfully,
Really?
yeah, I was like really considering it just for this.
Yeah,
it's
honestly.
worth it. It's
Yeah.
worth it. Completely. For a standalone device with no computer, it's completely worth it.
And like Resident Evil 4, like it's a completely new like game. To be honest, like you ever seen the trailer for it?
For VR?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen
It's
it.
the game.
You're
It's
picking
Resident-
up, yeah,
it's
you're
an
picking up the items,
Really?
and you're reloading the gun.
Is that what you want to do now?
Yeah.
You're in the,
The feel
It
from
sounds-
the
It's a good
control. Like
Yeah.
when you play like the shooter games, like the feel from the controllers, it's nice. It's
Yeah.
just like the everything. It's so realistic. It's
I
like,
can't even imagine like the VR with like the giant El Gigante guy.
Oh, yeah.
Like I don't know.
the VR. It's from the Oculus Quest 2. Some of the games I've played, like I can't wait to play that now because it's just the experiences are getting so much better. Like
Yeah.
I go in and it's a completely different world. You feel like you're very much in that game. So I'm really excited to play
Yeah,
it.
it's pretty dope. You already set up, huh?
Oh yeah, I got the link cable, everything. I'm ready.
It's ready. But yeah, it looks good. I
Mhm.
mean, I'm sure they didn't give a date yet, but I'm sure this year.
I think it. I feel like we're gonna get it around Christmas.
Yeah,
The
that'd be
end of the
nice.
year,
Yeah.
fourth quarter.
It's
Yeah.
just like, honestly, other than Half-Life Alyx, it's probably like the first thing that made me want to get VR
Yeah.
because it's something that I feel is applicable to put me in a game that I already like.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this will be probably the one that would be like, you know what, I kind of want one. You know, hopefully they put on other VR stuff, like the HTC and all
Oh,
that.
right.
Hopefully,
Mhm.
but I something tells me no.
Yeah, I wonder. It feels like it came out of nowhere too. But
Yeah.
they've been working on it for a while. They said.
Yeah, it's I don't know who's developing it. I imagine it's the Oculus team. That's probably why it's coming to Oculus.
Right.
So
Is Oculus the one that's Facebook?
yep,
Yeah,
it's Facebook owned now.
unfortunately.
And you have to have a Facebook.
You have to
user,
have
right?
There's a way around it, but it's just they made it easy to just log in real
You
quick.
have a Facebook?
No, I did deactivate it a long time
Oh
ago.
shit!
Damn.
Shoot.
It's fine. Anywho, alongside that Resident Evil news, they announced more village details, including Mercenaries Mode.
Ooh.
So it's back.
Yeah.
It's back.
Yeah. It'll be good.
About time. I wish it wasn't 7.
Yeah. Yeah.
I get why they didn't put it, but now they have it back, so I'm cool with that. As well as Resident Evil Dead by Daylight crossover content.
Yeah. You know what? What's up with hold on, sidetrack. Everyone's doing crossover stuff right now, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like it
With
was
Dead by Daylight?
yeah, no, in general.
Just
Just
in
on like
general.
Power Rangers and like
Oh,
Street Fighter.
Yeah.
And then there was something else I saw recently too. Everyone's just doing
It's-
Rainbow Six Siege
Yeah.
and something else. Yeah, the money.
It's all about the money.
Cross
all
promotion,
about the money.
man. That's
Cross
how you
promotion.
get that's how you get people buying.
So we gotta cross promote with other streamers
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
other bands.
Yeah.
We're gonna start a
That's actually
band.
nice.
We're gonna start a band.
Yeah,
I'll play bass ukulele.
basically trash.
but
But yeah,
it looks cool that that Dead by Daylight's become like the Smash Bros of horror.
yeah.
They're kind of just putting all the horror stuff in one place, which is
Yeah.
cool. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Yeah.
Siege and Rick and Morty. That's what Sinatra
Rick
said.
and Morty. Yeah, that's exactly what I was
Are
saying.
they gonna put like Rick and Morty characters or what?
No,
What's
just
that?
skins.
Skins.
They're skins.
They're only skins. You should look it up. It's like Pickle Rick and
Only skins?
Pickle Rick and like that. Only skins. Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Siege images.
Um,
Oh yeah, it's like the mouse.
the mouse version. Yeah.
Yeah, and then gun charms.
Yeah. It's pretty rough.
It looks okay. Who's this? The Zap. What's this?
Like, when are we getting the Rick and Morty for like Battlefield 5?
Yeah. It's really interesting how
I'm surprised they didn't put Rick and Morty in freaking Fortnite.
For real. No.
It's kind of
less kid friendly.
Yeah, I guess it isn't kid. But then again, you have Kratos
yeah,
and Master Chief.
Is he?
Yeah,
oh,
Kratos
yeah, Master Chief. I know Master Chief for sure, but I didn't know
Kratos is
That's crazy.
So
I think it's that humor though.
John Wick.
John Wick. Yeah.
John Wick.
Well, technically, he's not even technically John Wick. He's just like, as a community, they call him John Wick.
Yeah.
I don't even.
They have a John Wick now, right?
Yeah, they added a new John Wick.
Yeah.
Oh,
they're the same. But they're
okay.
Yeah. So they're definitely like no, and then they added the aliens. Like they added the xenomorphs. Into Fortnite.
What the?
That's kind of tight.
Yeah, that is kind
of metaverse.
Yeah, maybe.
Sony donated 200 million for it.
Oh yeah,
or donated. Gave. Whatever.
Gave. But going back to Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Coming out in May, so.
Three demos are out.
3 demos out now. Well, they're timed, so.
Oh yeah.
If you didn't play the castle one, you can't play it now.
I mean, you just play the game.
Yeah, now you just play. Yeah, they're literally time trials. I mean, it's cool. Resident Evil is always kind of weird with demos, so
yeah, it's
fine. I'm just gonna wait to play the game because I once when I found out they're just bits of the game, I'm like, yeah, I'll just wait.
Yeah, totally. I avoided all the demos and most of the trailers too.
Yeah, because I do want to kind of go into this a little fresh. I'm okay seeing trailers just to see if I was like, is this gonna be bad?
Mm-hmm.
But I do not really think it'll be a problem. This one looks really good, so.
Yeah,
May 13th?
May 7th, I think. It might be earlier. They're pulling a lot from like Resident Evil 4 into it.
Yeah, hey, keep it up.
The inventory systems reworked.
May 7th, 2021.
It's gonna be so good.
May 7th, 2021.
May 7th. Look at me.
Yep, you know what you're talking about. Okay, moving on. New Warzone map.
I haven't played Warzone in like a year.
I don't either.
I'm a COD hater at this point, to be honest.
Yeah?
Yeah. I pretty much...
stay away from it.
Yeah. I'm pretty dug in on my opinion about it now. Especially after hearing what happened. There was supposed to be like a nuke event, right? Kind of like what Fortnite did, I guess.
Oh.
And people were like streaming, but it crashed. Like on a lot of servers or something.
Yeah.
And so like everyone was like all pissed off at it because like, and I heard they didn't really change the map that much.
This new map?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still the same map. It's just like a different era.
It's 1984. Because I think it's supposed to go with Cold War, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's like Russia.
Not to mention this was supposed to come out with Cold War.
With Cold War.
You know, and with COVID and everything, I get it, you know, but like, man, this just sucks, you know?
Yeah. I played a bit of Warzone when Modern Warfare came out.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. It's more tamed than Apex, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because you're not crazy movement or anything like that. But I feel like there is a meta to this game, and it's very straightforward. And there's not a lot of variability in your matches. Like, they kind of play out very similar, where you run into a guy, and if he's got the good gun for the season, you're dead.
It's a little pay to win a little bit because like you can get specific gun loadouts.
Yeah, when you pick up the gun,
Yeah, and like and then the whole thing is like the first thing you're supposed to do in Warzone is to get your loadout from the drop thing, right? Yeah. Like that's so shitty. Like
because you could progress your gun in the regular multiplayer and get all the attachments.
Yeah.
And just carry that over to Warzone.
Yeah.
And Warzone is supposed to be free, right? So if you don't have the base game, then
you're just doing it on Warzone.
You're doing it on Warzone, then it takes just as long, or not just as long.
Way longer.
Like, way longer. Yeah.
You know.
But you're right. I didn't think about that.
Is what's popping. Not for long. You don't think so?
Apex.
You think Apex is gonna beat Call of Duty?
Yeah.
I don't think so, dude.
There's a reason why Respawn left Infinity Ward. You know what I mean?
Okay. So this is a good. for justice, yes, Apex should be
justice?
better than Call of Duty.
It should be.
It should be doing way better. But Call of Duty is a household name. They have like rappers advertising Call of Duty Warzone, and they have it's Activision, and Activision is it's a big Call of Duty factory over there, and they're gonna make Call of Duty the biggest thing.
But they're gonna dry it out.
They are good, but
I don't know. We said this
we
like
talk about Madden and stuff. Right?
I don't know because I've said that this whole like Call of Duty repeating the same thing over and over again. It's gonna dry out. I said that when it was like the Black Ops 1, 2, 3,
right?
And they just keep doing it, and they just keep selling it and selling it and selling it and selling it, and it's just like when
and now it's a free game that they're making probably even more money on. So it's like yes, Apex should be doing better because Apex is actually doing new things, but it's Call of Duty.
The Activision name?
It's the brand. The Call of Duty brand. It's the brand. When you think, I want a new game, what are you going to look for? You look for Call of Duty, right?
Kind of like beats.
Right? Yeah.
Beats are shitty. Beats are shitty, but it's the brand.
Yeah.
People buy the brand.
It's
recognition, and that's what people gravitate towards. And Activision is really good at one thing, and it's marketing, and they're doing really good work with it.
Well, see, it's up to us to inform the consumer.
Yep.
If you're watching, it's our responsibility.
At Cedar Squared, we're the working man's podcast right now.
I wrote a review for Cold War, and it's very much a cash grab.
I'm one of those people that buy it.
I bought it. Yeah, I bought it.
Oh, you did
instantly.
I forgot you did get Warzone.
Are you in Cold War?
Oh yeah.
See, it's out naming the scheme and everything's stupid too.
Yeah, you're right.
And then the fact that they have 3 studios cycling it.
Yeah.
Sledgehammer's coming out with another World War II one. It's like I don't know.
And the great thing now about this day and age of gaming is there's variety. So you can play what you want, But I'm gonna say now more people will be playing this, just because. And now that it's free, it's like
Apex is free.
Apex is also free. A lot of things are free.
Yeah,
Valorant's free.
PUBG not free.
PUBG is not free. That's probably why it's dead.
And it's still full price.
Probably like 30 or 40.
On PC, probably. I'm sure it goes on sale now. But
you should get it.
But PUBG, bring back PUBG.
We'll play it for one day.
We just 180'd it. We're like, bring back PUBG.
Yeah.
Go all the way back.
Yeah.
Bring back, was it DayZ?
DayZ? Yeah. Yeah. There was another one.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
But I remember people playing DayZ all the time. Yeah. Like, look, you can drop down from the sky.
Whoa.
And it's the bet is like King of the Hill.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, that's cool. But Call of Duty, new map coming out. It's 1984 Russia.
Fine.
It's people are gonna be playing it. Don't expect us to probably play it, but it's there.
Well, maybe we'll try.
Maybe
a stream.
If we really wanted to sell out and get them good clicks,
We just gotta make 200 gigs worth of room.
Yep. That is true. That's how they get you.
Mm-hmm. And then you can only play that game.
True. Last bit of news. This comes to us from IGN. Is CDPR issued 30,000 refunds for Cyberpunk 2077. And however, they sold 13.7 million copies.
Yeah.
They still sold a lot.
They still sold a lot within the 2 months with the whole,
Yeah.
They refunded roughly $2.23 million in costs when they gave all the money back. But their financial report pointed out the total projected cost of refunds and lost sales is $51.2 million. So they're just recognizing the returns and all that are coming still as we go along.
Are they still working on the game?
They're still working. They updated it 1.2 now, I think.
Yeah, it fixed a lot of bugs. In fact, it was like hundreds of bullets, honestly.
But it's mainly the console versions that are like really bad, right?
Yeah, like the base consoles even.
Yeah.
And I think that they're still working on stabilization, but I think for now it's not crashing, and textures aren't popping in like they used to. Because I remember playing it on the Xbox One X, and it was like, it was rough.
It's just holding on.
It was rough, and I could tell it was just poorly optimized. It wasn't the console. I think it was just poorly optimized, and I think that's what they're working on. But yeah, they lost a little bit, but they still made a lot of money, and then they still made a lot of money off of The Witcher 3.
Still?
Yeah, still making money off that.
Shoot.
I forgot how much they sold, but it was like also in the millions that they made off of The Witcher 3.
It sucks because it's not a bad game. You know, like inside of all the bugs and all the issues with it, there's a decent game in there, and the environments are cool. It's just those game breaking bugs, and even when I was playing on the Series X, there were bugs that I constantly had to like restart with. You know? Yeah. It's exhausting.
Not to cut you off, but The Witcher 3 sold 30 million units last year. So
just last year?
Just last year alone.
Jesus.
Sold?
No, now it sits at 30 million total, I think.
Oh, okay.
So
I was like 30 million sold last year.
30 million.
Okay, that's
so they got
2 million.
Yeah, they got about 3 million within the year. So it had one of its best years since its launch. So it's crazy. People keep buying it.
Yeah, it's one of those games that continually gets hyped up after the fact, like
Portal
or something, you know.
Yeah, and it's also because it was like, it's kind of where Cyberpunk is now, where it came out and it kind of sucked, and no one really wanted to play it because it was poorly optimized and buggy. And then like when they came out with the Wild Hunt version, the definitive or whatever, that's when people were like, oh, they fixed it, we can play now. So that's where I'm kind of at with Cyberpunk 2077. I'm like, I'm waiting for that version, and then I'll go play it. You know, I'll play on PC or something. Who knows?
But don't you kind of? I guess not so hate's a strong word, but like kind of don't like the fact that that video games are now in that direction. Where it's like if they have a shitty first release and you know, I mean, even if you buy the game, it's like it's probably gonna be shitty and you're probably not gonna enjoy it. But hey, if you wait a year, it's gonna be worth it.
True. Which I think that's what Nintendo does well. Yeah. Is their games when they come out, they're done, they're polished, and you're not gonna like Mario. But Odyssey was like perfect out the box. You know. No, there probably was a day one patch, but it probably wasn't like woo. You know,
I mean, those games take forever though.
Yeah,
you know, and that's okay. I mean, I'm okay with that. Like, if they would have kept pushing this back, I would have been okay with it if I knew it was gonna be a train wreck.
Well, the problem was this was already like announced. This was one of those things that was announced way too early too. It was announced like 2012, 2013. It was announced a long time ago for like last gen, and they just kind of dropped the ball on it. I don't know.
Well, wasn't it also because the investors were also wanting them to push the game out?
Yeah, because they wanted to get that holiday release, and clearly it wasn't ready.
Yeah.
So then now they face the repercussions. The game got delisted on PlayStation.
That's crazy. Yeah, I've never really heard of games getting delisted.
Yeah, it's because they broke like the code. So I guess when you put a game on a PlayStation Store, you sign something with Sony saying like this game works, it doesn't crash, the product is what it is, like what you're advertising is what it is, and they X'd all of them. Yeah, they missed every box, and then they're like, well, we got no choice. So now probably Sony has no faith in CDPR. So that's.
I mean, they're trying to get back on there.
They're trying to.
Oh, so it's not back on there yet.
No, it's not yet. It's not yet. No, you cannot. If you want Cyberpunk 2077 on your PS4, you have to buy a physical copy of it. Okay. So
that's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
so it's like it's your responsibility. So it's like
now
you know you can't really blame us.
Yeah, this is not Sony. Sony's like, no, screw you. So we'll see.
That's funny.
But that's pretty much all I have for news today. Pretty light.
We're not gonna talk about Nintendo X Microsoft.
What?
They're teasing something big.
Yeah.
What are they teasing?
I don't know. They you look it up.
Sure, with
I never heard of it. It's my first time I'm hearing this.
Microsoft Nintendo. Look it up. Yeah.
Microsoft.
Started looking in, but it's not.
There's speculation that they're gonna bring Game Pass to the Switch.
The Switch.
Yeah.
Nintendo.
So I can play Minecraft again.
Yeah. Why is that story just a photo?
I don't know. xCloud streaming isn't coming to Switch.
It's not xCloud. It's something though. They're planning something like some kind of collaboration.
Looks like a bunch of rumors. So take this with a grain of salt. But yeah, it says leaker teases potential Microsoft and Nintendo partnership coming later this year.
There was
what
something.
did Phil Spencer say?
I think it was like Xbox like tweeted out a photo of their logo next to Nintendo's logo, and it was like half and half.
Yeah, that pic. Do you have that tweet?
Let me see.
If you find that tweet, then show it. But
Nintendo, Microsoft, or Xbox.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but yeah, that'd be cool. Playing.
So it's like a like the Xbox Game Pass specifically for the Switch, like
games that can run on the Switch. You mean? You think?
I think so. Where is it?
Like, are we gonna get Halo for the Switch?
Oh my god! Imagine playing that on Joy-Cons.
I don't know.
You
can't find it.
The tinfoil hat comes on.
Well, I mean, I looked up an article saying what Phil Spencer's shelf could be for Nintendo Switch owners.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. Usually when it's like Xbox news, I try to find something that Phil says because he's.
Yeah. He's. I mean, that's word of mouth.
Oh no, just an article that mentions Phil Spencer and what he mentioned about Nintendo Switch. I'm trying to find like his specific actual quote.
Okay.
But can't find anything.
I think.
We'll see. We'll keep our
we'll let you guys know.
We'll keep our finger on the pulse, or whatever they say. And I think that's it for today's podcast. We're not done.
What time is it?
It's 12. We went a little over schedule, but that's fine.
Yeah, I mean we have 8 hours.
We got 8 hours today, so.
And Amanda's gonna be here for the whole time.
Thank you to the people listening to the Serious Word podcast.
These guys want some companionship
On Spotify. By the way, you can listen to the Cedar Squared podcast on Spotify. I don't think I have a link for the Spotify on our Twitch, but it's there, and YouTube, all that good stuff.
You can also get free shipping on orders of $35 or more via Instacart by using our promo code Cedar Squared.
No, that's not it. We don't have a promo code. Right? We almost do, but there's a link. It's in the chat. It's in the chat. It's everywhere.
In the description.
You'll find it. Support the channel.
Exclamation Instacart.
Just click on it.
Click on it. Support. Even if you don't feel like buying something, click on it. You never know.
You never know.
Thank you guys for joining.
Yeah. Thank you guys. And.